I wonder if like the new like the kids in this generation are having that because apparently they're having less sex. Have you guys heard that?
Oh yeah, I can completely see it.
Do you know why? Isolation. Like everyone's a little bit more isolated.
Oh right, yeah.
Well, what's your reason?
Yeah, honestly, it's just it's not like a try. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, so apparently the Gen Z or millennial, whatever the newest one is, having less sex. Maybe they're not educated on it, but maybe it's the whole like, oh, I'm good on my own.
Yeah.
That's wild to me though, because that's such a human thing, right?
Or having sex.
Or just like wanting to like be attracted to girls or boys and do all that stuff.
Harsha Bamini, WhatsApp audio.
Wow. That's wild.
Sometimes I think
on mute.
Sometimes
the disrespect.
Sometimes I think we're a professional podcast and we've got a good TikTok following and we're on TikTok now, so we're good now, and just things like that happen.
I apologize for that one.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I apologize for that one.
Can you apologize individually to me and Marlon?
Nope. Team, I apologize.
Yeah. No, I can completely see it though.
Having less, why?
Look at what they're going on Friday nights and whatever.
Yeah.
One night stands. It's just like, more admin.
Damn. Why do you reckon that is? We're gonna get a Gen Z on this pod, eh?
100%.
Yo,
100%.
any of our young listeners?
I'm pretty much Gen Z, bro.
Are you?
Pretty much.
You look 45 years old.
No, like in terms of. In
what world are you, Gen Z?
I was surprised you weren't a baby boomer.
No, in terms of their mindset sort of thing. Yeah.
What mindset? Oh,
whatever
I
you're
see.
talking about,
Yeah,
yeah.
why? Yeah, so why is your generation having less sex? So don't say you are something and not answer the question.
No, like I don't know. I can't answer that.
That's what I'm saying, because you're not
Is
that
it like
generation.
is that an actual fact? Is that something like you've read?
It's a stat. It's a
Yeah.
stat.
Oh, it's a stat.
Yeah.
No, not the stat. The reasoning.
No, we're hypothesizing the reason.
Right.
But I
Maybe-
assume we're right
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
with
yeah.
like most things.
Maybe it's a bit of like just sort of like like too cool. Like I'm just
Too cool. Sex is the coolest thing in the world. You know what I mean? Like, how could you be too cool for sex?
Yeah. It's like one of those things where like, people having...
What are you gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna fucking play Fortnite instead. Is that cooler than
no,
sex?
but like isn't that a thing? Like, isn't that like that's what they do now?
Yeah.
Like
I know, but like, is that cooler though? Is that seen
to
as cooler?
them getting their kill streak up is the cool thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Like more and more people are having less kids.
I get that.
Not
though.
getting into relationships, not getting married.
Those I get. So those make sense. As
Yeah.
like the kid thing is like, oh, they just want like focus on their career and like
Yeah.
all that stuff. Relationship, they see them as like admin, like all that stuff. Marriage, I definitely see, because that's like now you bring the law into it, finance, all that shit. So like I get all that, but I'm just talking about like the idea of like dating and like having sex and all that stuff.
But I feel like all of that's connected.
I don't like that.
Because
I'm
you
gonna be
date to
honest.
get married, right?
Huh?
You date to get married.
No, not when you're young. You don't. Like when you're young, I'm talking.
How young?
Like when we were like in school and uni, we weren't like out here, yo, can't wait to get married. We were just like, yo, girls are cool.
I mean, I think we're on the same page.
Yeah.
What's the same page?
Like you date to get
Date to
married.
get
Yeah,
married.
you just don't date people just because.
Oh.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm talking about like just like, you know how there's a massive casual dating
Yeah.
scene.
Yeah.
I believe that scene has shrunk,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
definitely.
and I want to know why.
Wow.
Any insight?
I think people are perhaps having as much fun as at home as they would out. Think about like what
Right.
you could do at home. You've got the world at your fingertips, right?
Yeah, because like the past 2 years, everyone's had to adapt.
Gotcha.
And I think obviously before, like everyone's like, oh, to feel this enjoyment, whatever, or like satisfaction, I have to be this social butterfly and just go out here and experience this,
Right.
because they weren't forced to do find the enjoyment in small things at home and stuff like that. But now that they're forced into it, they see a different side of things, and they're like, hey, this is completely fine with me. Like, I enjoy this.
But I'm not talking about just going out and socializing. I'm talking about dating specifically. And I'm
Yeah,
talking
so they're
about-
comfortable with the small things, like at home. This is all I need, sort of thing.
Yeah.
I don't have to go out and test the waters and whatnot.
Right.
You know?
But that's such a human thing, right? Like to be able to like want to meet someone or like, spend time with the opposite sex, or, that physical connection is such a huge human thing.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that it's like it's gone the other way.
Right.
And also to fucking juxtapose that, it's the easiest time to date in the world as well. You've got all the apps in the world. Like
Yeah.
it's so fucking
Yeah,
easy. but it's happening less and less apparently.
You reckon there's like a stigma social like with dating? I guess.
Fuck no. Who's,
What do you mean stigma
who's
with dating?
stigmatizing dating?
As in the sense of like, I don't know, like
Oh, well, you got to date this Friday night with
This
a girl.
whack, bro.
lame.
no, not that. I mean, like, you know, if you they don't want to try because they don't think they'll get any traction.
That's
Say
not
again?
a stigma.
Say that part again?
I think it's just people's mindset.
Yeah.
I think it's people the fear of failure.
Yeah.
I think it's people like I think maybe like you said, this is like the easiest time to do it.
Yeah.
So because it's so easy, if they somehow don't find someone, they're like, what's wrong with me?
100%.
Oh,
You know. So you say
yeah.
it's so easy to do now, which I mean,
I'm easy not in the sense of like finding a
it's
partner, but
a lot
it's
more accessible,
correct,
right?
yeah.
And so I think like people like to counter that, people like, because it should be a lot easier. I should make a connection.
So low,
And if I don't do it,
yeah.
so they avoid it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
They don't want to feel that feeling because
See, that's good.
it's tough emails.
It's tough out here.
Yeah,
Nah, see,
It's tough
that's
out
good insight. Yeah. So
here. You know?
like maybe.
Oh, hey, it's not insight. hey, come on. Apparently,
yeah.
apparently that's how it is.
No, right. So that makes a little bit more sense. Where it's like, hey, I don't even want to jump in and put myself out there in case it doesn't work out, in case I don't find someone. Given everyone's finding someone, and it's like it's such a thing of like, because bro, the whole thing is like, yo, girls especially, because like, I mean, respectfully, it's easy for them on dating apps and stuff. They could have like 2, 3, 4 Tinder dates in 1 week. Like girl could.
Yeah. 100%.
So I guess from a male point of view, or maybe even some girls too, it's like, yo, some people are doing that. If I'm not doing that, I'm whack.
Yeah.
I won't even try.
Yeah,
Exactly.
pretty much. I think that is the main mindset
Right.
of people at this time. Like 5-10 years ago, it was just like I don't say it was rare.
Yeah.
Like dates.
You know
and
what's
stuff.
crazy? You say 5-10 years ago. I think like the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
And 5-10 years ago
It's not
was
mid-
not. It was,
yeah.
fucking,
Yeah.
was the mid 2010s.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, but like people like it was, I guess, more fun back then.
Yeah.
Or like more like not risky, but like if like you shoot your shot and
You're
it was
putting yourself
you're
out
putting
there.
outside, you're putting
Yeah.
yourself out there, and it was more exciting.
And
now it's like super accessible.
Correct.
That it's just like it's lost its value.
Yeah.
You can like have 10, 20 people. Apparently, I wouldn't know. At your fingertips, you know,
Yeah.
and it's like
More. Way
no,
more.
but I'm saying like back then
Yeah.
you'd have like one at best.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's the thing. Back then, it was like, you couldn't just like talk to a girl on social media. You actually had to meet her.
Yeah.
And then like, you could then take it to social media.
Yeah.
Right? But you had to actually do the work of like, yo, should we go meet? Like, let's go ice skating. Let's go movies or whatever. And then it was like, okay, boys, I'm talking to this girl.
Yeah.
Here she is. But
Yeah.
now it's like, yo, so-and-so replied to my story, or
Yeah.
yo, I slid in this DM.
Now it's, bro, I'm talking to this girl. 2 days later, yo, bro, I'm talking to this girl.
Yeah.
Completely, you know, it's
Yeah.
just like,
Way
so it's
different.
like, it's lost its value sort of thing. Like
Right.
dating has lost its value.
Yeah.
And so like, you can come at it like, from the point of view we were talking about before, like, it's so easy now and so accessible that like, if I fail, something's wrong with me.
Yeah.
You know, and then another one's like, if it's like, I don't really care because it's not special sort of thing. It's just, it's,
What do you mean by that? Like, what? Like,
you can talk to like 10, 15 people at one time. It's
okay,
like,
yeah.
you know, whereas
'cause-
before you were in person,
yeah.
less accessible and it was more exciting.
Yeah.
Now it's just like, message, like copy and paste this message.
Yeah, bro,
you know?
straight up.
So
I
it's
was-
like, it's
yeah.
lost its value sort of thing.
Yeah, I was reading the things like, yo, you could literally be on a date with someone and like you could be attracted to them, it could be going well, whatever, but a part of your brain is like, fuck, what if there's someone better on my phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On your
100%.
phone, that's
Of
a
course.
crazy thing.
Ain't that
you know?
some crazy
Yeah,
shit?
of course.
We never thought like that. Like, you know, like, yo, what if there's someone better that I could just swipe and match with right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're having a good date
Yeah,
with
yeah.
someone that you like.
Yeah.
That's so whack, eh?
I feel
But
bad,
I feel
eh?
like that's always a fear, like translated out. Like, you know what I mean? You could marry someone
Mm.
and be like, what if there's someone that just better?
Yeah, no, but it's always a fear. Like it's always it can always be a question, but like
Now you
more so now.
and because you can realize it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like before.
There's actual evidence in your hand, in your
Yeah.
phone.
Okay, right.
that
Whereas before it's like
Ah.
you can know 10 to 20 people, have potentially like gone on dates with 2 to 3, and like, oh yo, this is a good pool to choose from, sort of thing.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that's not the term, but like, you know, essentially.
Yeah.
Now it's like there's thousands of people in your area or around you that you could potentially just talk to right now
Yeah.
and get to know whilst you're having an awesome date with this person.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just lost its value, and it's like, oh,
You can like there's that fear, but you could also like verify that fear.
yeah.
Now,
Now.
you know, whereas before you just had it and you go, fuck it, that's what
It's
it
just
is.
like,
Alright.
you don't know what you don't know what you don't know. So
Yeah.
before it was like there was excitement to it, but there's an element of like, oh, what else is out there?
Yeah.
But now it's you don't have to ask what else is out there. You can literally just see what's out there.
Yeah, in front of you. Okay.
And that's surface. You know, that's very.
It's so surface,
Yeah,
yeah.
surface level, because it's just like, what's
just
out
a
there?
picture.
There, I see what's out there.
Yeah.
But you know, back then you got to know what's out there, but not too out there.
Yeah.